Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alex Thomas here, back with another video for you guys, and today I'm here with my review of Transformers Age of Extinction, the fourth entry in the Transformers franchise, directed by Michael Bay, starring a new protagonist, and that is Mark Wahlberg. And yeah, this one is in for a treat. And yeah, I guess I'm ready to talk about this movie. I'm definitely not ready to talk about the next entry after this one, but let's go ahead and get into this review, guys. If you guys enjoy videos like this, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to this review, you guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Alright, you guys, like I said, this is Transformers Age of Extinction, directed by Michael Bay, starring Mark Wahlberg as the new protagonist. Yes, this does still take place in the same continuity as the first three, but no Shia LaBeouf, no Megan Fox, no Tyrese doesn't come back, Josh Duhamel's character doesn't come back. None of the characters come back from the other movie. This is all new cast, all new story, all new collected characters dealing with Transformers nonsense. And the story starts off with Mark Wahlberg plays an inventor. He's struggling. He basically has no money to do anything. He's trying to, do the best he can for his teenage daughter. And he comes across Optimus Prime just sitting in like a broke down theater. And, his goal is to try to, fix him up so he can, make money. And he kind of gets tangled up in the midst of the Transformers stuff because now the Transformers are being hunted by humans. And it's a lot going on in this movie. And yeah, I'm going to get into some spoilers. I'm going to talk about some scenes because I have to just to make sense of the plot. Like I said, there's a whole new cast. If you guys told me that Mark Wahlberg was an inventor, just look at him. He doesn't even look like an inventor in this movie at all. He looks like a guy that goes to the gym that, tries to outbench someone in the gym. But one thing I can say about Mark Wahlberg is he does actually do things in this movie. He actually, is taking a risk in trying to fight next to Optimus Prime. He grabs a gun and shoots the gun. It looks pretty cool when he does that. But he is probably the best part of this movie, like hands down. Mark Wahlberg is the best part of this movie, and I think he does an okay job with what he's given. We already know what these movies can bring when it comes to action. We have no problem with the action sequences. I think the action is probably the second best part of this movie. I think all the action scenes are spectacular. The visual effects, spot on. The cinematography, the way the visual effects mesh with the real life events, everything is spot on. We have no problems with that. Of course, the main problem with this movie, again, like going back to the other Transformers movies, is the story and the characters. We do not care. I do not care about anything that is going on in this movie. I don't care about the Decepticons want to get the seed to do something, and we got damn, I can't think of the freaking Decepticon's name that's on top of my head. But he's the Lamborghini, which is an awesome car. But we got his stuff going on, and he's like, he's working with the humans to take out the Autobots. And it's a lot going on. Like, we got Kelsey Grammer is kind of like the big baddie, business guy. Then we got Stanley Tucci is also like another business tech savvy guy who, wants to create the metal that the Autobots are made of, so they can make they can make their own Transformers. It's just a lot going on in this movie, and it's obviously another main problem with this movie. It's too freaking long. The movie is so long. I was watching with my buddy Tyler, and we were like I was steadily looking at the time, like, bro, it's still going on. Like, we're only an hour in, and what the fuck, bro? Like, oh my goodness. Of course, the comedy is trash. We got T.J. Miller in this movie, and he's not good. He's probably one of the worst characters in the Transformers franchise. He's not good. I'm so happy he's like taken out early on in the movie, because imagine dealing with T.J. Miller throughout the entire movie. Woof, that would have been terrible. But yeah, obviously the main problem is the writing and the script. The Mark Wahlberg's daughter, not great, but the boyfriend, oh my god, this character, yo, get him out of here. There's literally so the whole plot between them two is that, oh my god, he's so old and she's so young. They literally have a Romeo and Juliet thing like showing up on the screen to let him know it's okay for him to date this young girl even though she's in high school and he's like 24 or something like that. It's like a Romeo and Juliet fucking rule or something like that. It's so weird, so out of left field. I really don't care about it, but man, it's some of the performances are just abysmal. Stanley Tucci is okay in this movie. I think he's okay. I think obviously all the side characters are like the military guys, all that shit, straight abysmal. Kelsey Grammer is fine in the movie. I think he's fine as well. It's just weird that you look at the cast and it's like, man, this movie should, all these movies should work if you look at just the casting alone. But they only the actors can only do with what they're giving. You know, like as much as I say is, oh my god, the cast looks phenomenal, but if the writing and the plot just don't work, it's not going to be a good movie regardless to who you have on the casting list, and that's another fault in this movie. You know, the writing and the story is just not great for someone like Stanley Tucci, Kelsey Grammer, even Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg has given us great performances in the past before this movie, and it's just not great. I don't try to remember if he did Pain and Gain before he did this movie. That's probably my guess of how he got the role, because they did Pain and Gain together. I gotta figure out the timeline because I think this came out 2014. If I'm not mistaken, Pain and Gain came out 2013, right? I think I'm right about that. You guys will let me know in the comment section below. But like I said, I think Mark Wahlberg is fine in the movie. It's awesome to see Optimus Prime does what he does, of course. And like I said, the action is spectacular. Seeing the Dinobots actually in action in this movie, it's great. Like I have no problem with the action sequences, and now I'm gonna keep saying that because they are phenomenal. When you see Autobots fighting Decepticons, the Dinobots come in and do what they do. It's great. It's great. It really is. But it's just the human characters. I just don't care. I just don't care about them at all, and it's very upsetting because I should care about them because they're going through this stuff with them. Like they're going through all this. I don't know how. And obviously we'll talk about it in the next movie. I don't know how I feel about the whole Optimus Prime, going after his creators and all this stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. Obviously, when I watched it last night, I'll talk about that stuff. But man, overall, the movie is fine. Like after rewatching it, I was like, is the movie that bad? Then I thought about it. I'm like, it's not as bad as Revenge of the Fallen. Should I say that? No, I'm gonna take that back. It's probably a little worse than Revenge of the Fallen. It's just too long. So many things happening. We got a lot of side plots going on. It's just so much going on in this movie. The saturation, also the color palette. Oh my god! If like Michael Bay turned on the saturation like up to 10 in this movie. Of course, the comedy just don't hit. There's literally advertisements all over the freaking movie. Mark Wahlberg literally grabs a beer and opens it up on camera and drinks it like a fucking beer commercial. It's absurd. It's really absurd. But like I said, if you guys enjoyed the movie, let me know if you guys enjoyed it in the comment section below. I wouldn't recommend it. I would literally stop at Dark of the Moon. I would not continue to watch the franchise after Dark of the Moon. You guys can watch Bumblebee because it doesn't feel like it's connected to these movies, but I feel like you really don't need to watch this movie. You really do not. Like, to me, it ended at Dark of the Moon, and that was it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this review, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. More reviews will be coming in the future. I hope you guys are ready for that as well. And the next one is Transformers: The Last Knight. Oh my god. That might be a very long review because I might be just trashing it the whole time. So yeah, hope you guys are ready for that. Like I said, hit that like button, please subscribe for more. And I'm on this one, you guys. Peace out.